The nation grows 1815 to 1830. Nationalism and Sectionalism. Questions to be able to answer. What is nationalism? What did Henry Clay want to do to improve the country? Name the three distinct sections of the United States that developed in the early 1800s. What caused these sections to develop? How did the Missouri Compromise temporarily solve the sectional conflict over slavery? The War of 1812 created strong feelings of nationalism, or feelings of pride and devotion toward improving their country. The nation was united in its goals for improving the country to become more independent and self-sufficient. It was the era of good feelings. People showed large support for the Republican Party, with a government ran by a Republican president and a Congress with Republican majority. James Monroe easily won the 1816 presidential election, and support moved away from individual states' rights to a stronger federal government. Three Supreme Court cases supported the powers of the national government over state governments. Fletcher v. Peck, state acts could be declared unconstitutional. McCulloch v. Maryland allowed the Second Bank of the United States. Gibbons v. Ogden prevented monopolies who controlled interstate commerce. Henry Clay, the Republican Speaker of the House, proposed the American system to improve the economy of each section of the country. Goals: set higher tariffs. Great Britain sold cloth to the United States for a cheaper price than the American factories could sell it for. A tariff made British cloth more expensive and encouraged Americans to buy cloth from northern factories. Improved roads, bridges, and canals. Better transportation would lead to cheaper transportation of goods from the south and west to northern factories. Create a second Bank of the United States. The first national bank was closed in 1811, but state banks made too many loans and placed too much money in circulation, causing high inflation. Increase the power of the federal government. In the early 1800s, three distinct sections developed in the country: the North, the South, and the West. Henry Clay represented the West's interest. John C. Calhoun represented the South's interest, and Daniel Webster represented the North's interest. The country disagreed over higher tariffs in 1818 and 1824. The South disliked tariffs on British goods. Tariffs helped northern factories sell their goods cheaper than British goods, but forced Southerners to pay more for manufactured goods and sell their cotton for less. In 1819, there were 11 free states in the North and 11 slave states in the South. The North's population was 5 million, giving it 105 members in the House of Representatives. The South had only 4.5 million people, giving it 81 members in the House of Representatives. Representation was balanced in the Senate, where both the South and the North states had 22 senators. But in 1819, Missouri applied to become a state, but its acceptance hinged on the issue of slavery. Southerners feared that they would lose power in the Senate if Missouri became a free state. If the North gained control of both the House of Representatives and the Senate, they would be able to pass a law abolishing slavery. To prevent a separation of the United States, Henry Clay proposed the Missouri Compromise. It created the state of Maine as a free state. Missouri could enter as a slave state. Representatives in the Senate would remain equal between the North and the South. Slavery would not be allowed north of the 3630 parallel line for any new state west of the Mississippi River.